eyes flutter open, look a little into the shoulder joints, letting the arms float up. Fingers reaching for the sky. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Then float up again. Your gaze can follow or stay straight ahead, whatever you need. Keep them up there, let the shoulders sink down, the back belly button hugged in. Let the right hand come down. Reaching long through the left and over to the side, keeping sit bones grounded to the mat, especially the left. Shoulders stay back and down. You can take your gaze up to the ceiling. Inhale, back to center. The shoulders sink again, and exhale, left hand down, reaching long through the right and over to the side. Right sit bones, steady to the mat. Now, it doesn't matter which side you do first. If you're on the opposite, that's fine. Next side will always come up. Take your gaze up to the ceiling, and shoulders drop back, core still engaged. Inhale, back to center, and release both arms. We'll bring left hand to right knee. Opposite hand behind, find a little more length and twist to the side. The shoulders move back. Spine stays long. Inhaling, back to center, right hand to left knee, opposite hand behind, feeling the core pull in to give you a little more room to twist. Shoulders opening to the opposite side. The inhale, coming back to center and through the tabletop, hands under shoulders, wrists lined up right under the shoulder, knees under hips. And the shoulders draw back, core pull in, feel the fingertips engage on the mat, rooting down. Belly button hugs and look for length through the spine, tailbone to crown of head. And let the belly sink. Gaze lifts, tailbone lifts, moving into cow. Exhale, rounding the spine, pulling belly button in, moving into cat, head heavy. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, cat. You can add in any movement that feels good, taking it side to side or rolling through the joints. You can sink back into a child's pose. Just take a minute to explore where you're a little tight, where you're a little stiff, where you need a little extra, and make it your own. When you're ready, settle into tabletop. Shoulders draw back. We're looking for the eyes of the elbows, that inner bend, to face forward. It doesn't happen overnight, but over time, you get this rotation through the arms, pulling the shoulders back, engages a few more muscles, makes the pose a little more solid. Let the right leg, that would be my left leg, right leg extend back long, toes to the ground, flexing through the heel, belly button hugs and pelvic floor engages till you feel that lift to the center of the body. Gaze stays straight down and right leg crosses the body. Taking gaze over the left shoulder. Breathing deep. We'll inhale back to center, dropping the right knee. Sending left leg back. You can always do this with the leg lifted if you like that, but right here with the toe to the ground, pressing through the heel. So a nice stretch through the hamstring. It's a nice thing to do starting out of practice. Take the leg across the body, looking over the right shoulder. Keeping the breath going. Whenever you feel tempted to hold your breath, it means you're thinking a little too hard. Keep it moving. And the inhale coming back to center. Let the fingers creep forward a few inches. We're headed to a down dog, pulling shoulders back, biceps hugging in, toes tuck, and hips lift to the ceiling. Letting the chest press back to the thighs. Tailbone reaches for the back of arms, hips lift so you can pedal the feet. And find your breath. When you're ready, travel to the front of the mat, however you like to get there, and find a halfway lift. Feet hips distance apart, it's about 2 fists. Shoulders drawing back, gaze straight down, letting the weight sink into the toes. It helps bring the hips forward. Keep the breath moving. Exhale, nice deep bend in the knees. The chest rests on the thighs or comes close. Fingers can drag. Or you can take hands to elbows. Find what feels best in a ragdoll. Shake out the neck. Let the head be heavy. to a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, planting the feet, rooting, rising up into mountain. Shoulders roll back, arms extend. Ardha Hastasana, upward hands. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Let them float up again. We'll head right to some sunnies. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. You can come down to the swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, or you come down straight through the center. Exhale, hands to mat, send the legs back to plank. Shoulders back, elbows hugged in. Find that long line from the heels, tailbone, crown of toes, crown of head. Find your breath. Two choices here. Head to a chaturanga or all the way to the mat. If you're going to a chaturanga, hug the biceps in, tip forward, spin the elbows. Find that 90-degree pose. Flip the feet and inhale, upward facing dog. If you're all the way down, it's best to bring the knees down, bring the shoulders down. Lifting the heart into cobra. Exhale, back to the mat, tucking the toes, lifting up to a downward facing dog. You can always pedal or find stillness, find what you need. And when you're ready, travel to the front of the mat. It can be a few steps, little steps, big steps, a jump, whatever. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising into mountain, arms extend, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale into sun steady. And the arms sweep up. Now if you're in a crowded room, small space, bring hands through heart center. Also helps get you focused. We'll fold forward, bending the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, hands to mat, legs to plank. Your choice, chaturanga, that halfway point, flipping the feet, lifting the heart into an up dog, or take it to a cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Travel to the front. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, rising into mountain. Arms extend, hands to heart center. One more sunny, arms float up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and the legs back. Lower down. Knees can come down, chest can come down. You can lift into a cobra, draw shoulders back, glutes loose, tops of the feet pressed in, elbows hugged into side. Flip the feet, inhale, downward facing dog. Few breaths here. Always an option to drop to the knees if a child's pose just feels like the right thing to do. And when you're ready, travel to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising into mountain, arms extend. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Find your breath and find your intention, your sankalpa. Something that keeps you grounded, reminds you why you practice. The shoulders relax. Feel the feet root. Thighs lift the kneecap, core pulls in. Spine gets a little longer. On the inhale, let the arms float up. Framing the face will sink the hips. Into chair-like weight, sink into the heels. You can find your chair feet. You can rock side to side. Bring your feet as close or as far apart as you like. As long as the toes face forward or tip slightly in, you are fine. Feel the core pull in, feel the glutes engage, giving that energy, that rise up through the center. Keep the gaze straight down or lift it up. Bring in more energy. Find what your neck needs right now. Sink a little lower. On the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now forward fold seems like something so simple anybody can do. We do it every day. Just tie your shoes. It's one of the most dangerous poses in yoga. You want to find the support for the spine. Feel the belly button hugging. You've got muscles in the abdomen wrapping around the spinal column. Giving it support and letting it open, letting it get longer. The thighs are strong. Knees bend as much as they need to. This is not about the hamstrings, it's about length through the spine. And the inhale, halfway lift, feel the core pull in again, shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold, taking hands to mat, legs back to plank. Find your breath. Find your focus and your intention pressing through the heels. Core strong. Taking it to the mat whenever you're ready. Now sometimes core plank is more of a mental challenge than a physical one. See how long you can concentrate, how long you can stay there. And when you're ready, hug the biceps together. Bend the elbows, find that 90-degree point. Flip the feet, lift the chest. Upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, exhale. Downward facing dog. When you're ready, take the weight into the left foot, let the right foot lift up. Foot flex, pointing down, hips level, core pulled in, let the spine round, traveling forward. We're headed to warrior two, planting feet. Heel to heel or heel to arch. Arms extend, front to back. Feel the glutes engage, back hip opening, core pulled in, pelvic floor lifting. Gaze straight over the front middle finger. In the exhale, find a side angle, you can reach for the sky. Or take it to extended, reaching over the ear. In the inhale, rising up, reverse warrior, palm lifts. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, back to side angle. Just looking for a little flow. Side to side, a little stretch, rising up. And sinking down. Back to side angle. One more time, inhale. And this time we'll exhale, sweeping hands down to the mat. Legs back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Flip the feet, lift the heart. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Heel to heel, heel to arch, rising up. Back hip opens, arms front to back. Looking for a long line, tailbone to crown of head. Feet pressed firmly in the mat. Exhale, side angle. And head right to extend it or take it to the sky. Find what feels right and we'll rise up, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Now the front arm can always rest on the thigh. It can hover, it can reach down as low as you want to take it. Inhale, reverse warrior. One more side angle. As long as shoulders stay a little short, if you find your shoulders caving forward, bring it up a little higher. In the inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, sweep it to the mat, step back to plank. Hug the elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it a little faster, one breath per movement. On the inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring it forward. Rising up, warrior two. Exhaling, side angle. Inhale, reversed warrior. Exhale, sweep it to the mat. Send the legs back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Drop the back heel and rise. The shoulders sink. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, sweep it all the way to the mat. Legs back to plank. Lower down. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. And let the air out through the mouth. I'm going to bring the knees to the mat. Child's pose can be knees together, knees apart. Find what feels right. Let the hips sink. Forehead settles in, finding that spot between the eyebrows. Letting it rest. And inhale, lift the gaze. Walk the hands to the right side of the mat, keeping left sit bones grounded. Inhaling back to center and over to the left. Right sit bones heavy. The inhale coming back to center. Plant the hands. Bring the chest forward, low, swooping up, back to tabletop. Find your breath. And the shoulders pulling down. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Now your dog can be as long or as short as you like. Walk the hands out a little farther if you need a little more room. Bring it a little closer if you want a little less. Settle in. Feeling the belly button pull and shoulders draw back. And when you're ready, let the right leg, this would be my right leg, lift. Stepping it forward, back to warrior two, rising up. We'll settle in. Feeling the knee tracking right to the middle of the foot. You want to use all the glutes, both glutes engaged, supporting the body. Let the front knee straighten, front palm flip, and rise up into a reverse triangle. Exhale, bend the knee, back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior two. The shoulders sink back, we'll straighten the knee, keeping the hand right where it is. Reaching forward, head into triangle, letting front hand reach for shin, floor, block, wherever it wants to go. Left hand reaches for the sky. Feel the glutes engaged. That helps open up the hips. Core stays strong. The gaze can move wherever your neck is most comfortable. The inhale, rising up. Letting the right foot come in parallel to the left. This is where you have to be careful if you're close to your partner. Watch where your head lands. Feel the core pulling, reaching forward, long spine, little flex in the knees. Hands can come wherever you like, as long as your partner's okay with it. Hands to the neck, head heavy, weight shifting to the toes. Keep the core engaged. You want that strong support of the midsection that lets the spine know it can relax, it can stretch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk the hands towards the front foot, rotating to a low lunge. You got the knees stacked right over the ankle in front. Shoulders back, core pulled in, pressing through the back heel. Feel your thighs hug together, feeling stable, feeling grounded. And we'll plant the left hand, letting right hand float up. Put a little bit of a twist, shoulder over shoulder. Exhale, hands back to mat and sweep it back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Find your breath. And when you're ready, let the left leg float up. Exhale, step it forward, dropping the back heel, rising up. Into warrior two, shoulders sinking, core pulled in, glutes engaged. We'll flip the palms, straighten the front knee, and rise up into a reverse triangle. Bend the knee, exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior two, one more reverse, palm flips, gaze follows. Exhale, warrior two. The shoulders roll back, core pulling. The front knee straight, keep the hips exactly where they are, and reach forward. Exhaling into triangle. The shoulders stack one over the other. You got a beautiful opening through the heart. On the inhale, rising up, 5-point stars. The left foot comes in parallel to the right. Keep the core strong. Fold forward. Knees flex. Hands come to land wherever they're most comfortable. It can feel good to stretch the knot behind. Let your fingertips walk. Head heavy. Just find what feels right. On the inhale, Walk the hands towards the front foot, rotating feet to a low lunge. Knee right over ankle, feeling the thighs hug together, shoulders back. Pressing through the back heel, glute engages. We'll plant the right hand and let the left hand float up. Exhale, lower down. Swing the front leg back. Exhale, to the mat or a chaturanga, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Few breaths here. We're looking for that spot where the weight feels even, bringing the hands and the feet. Where you feel supported, or it feels comfortable. If it doesn't feel comfortable, you can always drop the knees to the mat. Keep the hips lifted and stretch out into a puppy. Get the same length through the spine. Just a little extra for the forehead. If your knees are lifted, bring them down to the mat. We'll meet in a puppy. And sweep the arms back, drag them back, settling into hero's pose. Now if your knees hate hero's pose, find a block, a book, something to sit on to make them angle what your knees need. It's different for everybody, it can be different one day to the next. And the shoulders draw back, core pulls in, spine gets a little longer, breath a little slower. When you're ready, come up onto knees. Letting arms reach up overhead. You can tuck the toes or leave them flat. We're headed to camel and the shoulders sink. We'll sweep the right arm back. You can take a rotation until you find the heel. Then bring the hips and chest and gaze back to center, reaching up. Glutes stay nice and loose. They've done a lot. You can give them a break right here. Keep the shoulders moving down the back. Let the gaze just travel back as far as your body wants to take it. And they inhale, coming back to center. Right arm lifts and left arm sweeps back. Finding the heel. Bring hips, chest, and gaze back to the ceiling. And take it back. Feel it out in the stretch. You can think of this more as a stretch for the midsection on a back bend. Sometimes it's a little more approachable. The inhale, coming back to center, both arms sweep up, shoulders settle. Two choices here, you can reach both hands for heels or clasp them behind. Pressing fists to mat, the hips press forward, gaze lifts. Let go of any tension through the glutes. The more they work, the less flexibility we have through the spine. With your eyes closed. And inhale, back to center, core pulls in, we'll come through to seated. And comfortable seat back to Sukhasana. Sukhasana means good fit. It comes from the word su and ka, and it's about the chariot wheel. You want the axle to fit into the wheel, loosely enough that it spins, but tight enough that it holds together. The sit bones ground in, spine get a little longer. We'll take a little twist to the right, left hand and knee. Opposite hand behind, shoulders back. You can take the gaze wherever your neck wants to go. Maybe even all the way behind the right shoulder. Inhale, coming back to center, right hand and knee, opposite hand behind. And the shoulders roll back and down. Let the core pulled in. This facilitates the twist. And the inhale. Coming back to center, bring the heels together, soles of the feet together. The Baddha Konasana. Now if your hips are tight and they're resistant, you can always stack pillows or books under the thighs, yoga blocks, whatever needs. You can wiggle a little. Letting those sit bones settle in. Heels can be wherever they need to be. They can be far apart. They can be close to the body. Just find a loose grip on the shins. The shoulders roll back. And let the eyes close. And stay right here, especially if you have low back problems. If your back is fine and it's craving a forward fold, grab the feet loosely, letting elbows press into thighs, core pulls in, and spine round, shoulders draw back, chin tucks. Now, if you have time, on your own, 3 to 5 minutes in a Baddha Konasana is an amazing thing. It takes time for your hips to open up. And just a quick run through doesn't get in there. There's a space. You find you're here long enough and something happens that you don't even expect. But for now, we'll keep it moving, lifting the gaze, bringing knees together and sending the legs out to staff pose. Shoulders back, core strong. And that long line, tailbone or crown of head. We're looking for space through the spine. Not so much space through the hamstrings right here. If your legs are tight, your legs do not need to be flat. Have a pillow, a blanket, whatever right behind the legs. Give them a little bend. All sorts of variations. If you have loose and limber hamstrings, you need a little more press through the heels. There's no right and wrong in yoga. There's so many variations. As many variations as there are people on the planet. We'll bend the knees a little bit. Bring chest to knees, reaching for the toes. You can grab one toe with peace figure or just all of them. Find what feels best. The shoulders stay back. And the heels draw forward a little bit at a time. Keeping chest to thighs. Chin tucks so the spine is long. And the body rise on the inhale and sink a little more. On the exhale, you can keep moving or stop wherever your hamstrings say, this is good, this is where I need to be. When you found that spot, settle in with the eyes closed. This is Paschimottanasana, extreme westward fold. It's about letting go of tension, letting go of your past. Paschimottanasana means letting go of tension as much as it means reaching for your toes or stretching your hamstrings. We inhale, lift the gaze, draw the shoulders back, feel the core pull in, supporting the spine, and settle back in the staff pose. We'll hug in the left leg. And the spine grow even longer. And take the leg across the body. Now the front leg can stay where it is. It can stay extended, or you can shift a little to the side and wrap around. Whatever feels best, wrap the right hand around the knee. You can hook it, you can wrap. Right where you need to be. Shoulders back. Gaze moving behind the left shoulder. This is half Lord of the Fishes. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale, coming back to center. Unwinding, stretching legs out long. Back to staff pose. Quieting your breath. Taking a minute to feel settled. Feel grounded, and then hugging in the right leg. Spine long, shoulders back. Taking across. You can always stop at any point in a pose where your body says it's enough. You can wrap the left arm around. Feel the core pulling, shoulders opening to the side. Gaze moving wherever your neck needs it to go. The muscles of the legs get a little softer. They feel like they need to hold up the body, but they can relax. You're balanced, you're grounded. Your core's got this. And the inhale, coming back to center, sending legs back up. Staff pose one last time. The eyes closed. And then hug the knees in. We're getting ready to roll down. You can take this however you like. You can take it slow. If it's a bad back day, just walk your body down. If it's good, arms can extend, shoulders back, feet pressing into the mat, coming down. Slowly as you can, keeping the thighs hugged together. Rolling down. When you're all the way down, hug the knees into chest. I'm going to sit up because it's hard to hear when I lay down. I'll let Mike demonstrate. This is Apanasana. It's actually a pose. It's not just a fun thing we do in between others. This is a way to release tension. You can rock side to side. You can circle the knees. And when you're ready, extend long, feet to the mat, arms overhead for full body stretch. Let your body sink. And when you're ready, bring the feet to the mat, hips distance apart. Arms alongside. We're headed to bridge. Feel the feet press into the mat. Weight shifting at the heels. Tailbone peels off the mat. Shoulders move down the back. Exhale, lower down. Bring the spine to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Keep the thighs hugged together the entire time. This is work for every part of the body. It's Sarvangasana. Oh, I screwed that one up. Satu Bandha Sarvangasana. It means every part of your body's working. Press through the feet again. Lift the tailbone. Keep the heels about hips distance apart, ideally. Shoulders settle in. Exhale, lower down. One last bridge. Ideally, you've got about 2 fist distance. Mike's blowing with a little bit less. Sometimes, for a personal reason, you may choose a little variation. You might be going for a one-legged bridge. Let's go for a one-legged bridge. This is hard. Press into the left foot. Let the right leg lift up. You can stand it out straight or lift to the ceiling. This is what's telling you, is your glute working? Because it's just one of them going there. On the exhale, bring the foot to the mat and lower down. Switch sides, shifting weight onto the opposite foot, pressing through the heel. Feel the difference between side to sides. It's rare to have both glutes working evenly. When you're ready, bring the foot to the mat, lower down. We'll bring the soles of the feet together. One last Baddha Konasana. The shoulders melt into the mat. Sometimes when your shoulders give up a little bit of tension, then the hips start to give in along with the rest of the body. Hip openers are hard when you're feeling stressed, when there's a lot of tension. Because we hold tension there to keep the body ready to run, ready to go, and to let go and know that you're okay. It's a big part of yoga. You can take your hands wherever it feels best. Mike's got one on heart, one on belly. That's a really happy place. If it feels better, arms can be extended wide. Just find what you need. right shoulder. Left knee into left shoulder, head into happy baby, Ananda Balasana. You can reach arms inside the knees for the outsides of the feet or the big toes and take whatever movement feels good. When you're ready, let the legs extend to opposite corners, arms out wide, palms up for Shavasana. This is corpse pose. It really is about letting go of your earthly form, just being ready for whatever, which seems morbid right now, but it's something we need to learn through life, to just let go a little bit at a time. And if right now it's just letting go of a few worries, that can be enough. With your eyes closed, forehead gets a little softer, cheeks relax, and teeth part. Your shoulders sink in, arms grow heavy, legs and torso melt into the mat. Let any thoughts that come, let them come, and let them go. Looking for a little stillness in the mind as well as the body. You can stay here for as long as you like. But when you're ready to come back into your body, wiggle fingers and toes. Take any movements. And when you're ready, bringing knees into chest, rolling to whichever side is calling to you, letting head rest on bicep. Stay here until you feel grounded, feel rooted, feel ready to come out. And when you are ready, come up to seated. Settle in with both sit bones even, hands to heart center. We'll end with a breath together, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste.